I hope you're all still riding that RWBY hype train, because I still got more stuff to talk about. Don't you dare say that you're not entertained. Is that not why you are here? Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, Jake of the OneManBand is back again, bringing you guys another RWBY in-depth look. Once again, we're looking at some stuff that was released at the RTX reveal of RWBY Volume 3. Now, what I'm going to talk about this time is the setting. What is actually going to be going on during Volume 3. Now, if you haven't guessed it already, it's going to be taking place during the actual Vinyl Festival. It is during Volume 3 that the festival is going to be in full swing. Everything's going to be going on. Festivities are starting to go on, and we're finally going to get the student tournament. Yes! We've been waiting so long for this. And if you guys have been keeping up with things like on Reddit, I guess, on the RWBY Wiki, Facebook, Twitter, all those other fandangled sites, you probably already know a couple things about the tournament so far. But I'm going to go and throw my hat in, give you guys what I think is in store with this tournament. So, let's start off with just the festival. First off, so we know that the Vinyl Festival is a big cultural festival where from the 4 kingdoms around the world of Remnant are going to gather in Vale, and they're all going to showcase, of course, Huntress and Huntresses, probably customs of their own appropriate continents. You know, lots of cultural things being thrown around. We're probably going to see a bunch of different types of people, both in dress and just in stature. I mean, who knows what we're going to see? The possibilities are almost endless with what just all the little things that we're going to be able to see. And you better believe that if there's ever going to be a scene where it's just going to show a bunch of stuff, I'm probably going to spend an entire episode just talking about that stuff. What we know so far. We know that there is going to be a fairground area just outside of Beacon Academy. It is here that the participants of the tournament plus attendees of the tournament are going to be able to go. There's going to be stalls probably selling food type stuffs and souvenirs, maybe replica weapons. Who knows? Maybe there's a sign-up sheet where you can sign up to be in the pie throwing contest. I don't know. All I know is that what the concept art shows us. And what this art shows us is a bunch of stalls. And it does remind me of a fairground, which is actually what it has been dubbed. It's the fairground area. So, think of a cross between like a county fair, a farmer's market, a high school in general festival, carnival type deal, cross with probably the Coliseum, because you're all there to watch people duke it out on the battlefield. Now, though I don't know much about the fairgrounds, I'll just give you this one little thing. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to see a simple walk into Mordor stall that the old man ran in Volume 2. I'm pretty sure that's going to be in there. For more reasons than one. But enough about that stupid fairground. Let's move on to the good stuff. The arena, the tournament, where 2 fighters shall go in and 1 fighter shall come out. Being the victor, that is. I mean, there's probably not going to be death. No, that would be silly. Wait, you think this Hunger Games simulation? No. No, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to die purposefully. What we can tell by the arena is that this is definitely something that just wasn't put up willy-nilly in a weekend. No, this arena has been set in stone and it is there all the time. It is very much like the Coliseum, and I found it that it's hexagon in shape. That means it has 6 sides. And if you look into the bleachers, each section is shown to have a color representation. Now, you see almost every single color except, I believe, red, which is probably the section that the perspective shot is being taken. But if you looked closely, you would realize that each one of those colors is a color of dust crystal. Now, does that truly mean anything? Probably not, but I just found it really cool that it was just a little detail in there. You know, these 6 colors are very, very prominent in the world of Remnant because they each represent a specific kind of dust, and as we know, dust is very important in the world of Remnant. So not only are there big stands of people gonna be there to be able to watch the tournament, but there's also probably going to be camera crews, and it's probably going to be streamed all over the world so everyone can watch as the aspiring huntsmen and huntresses of the next generation are going to be duking it out and seeing who is the very best. But probably the biggest and coolest thing about the arena is its changing ability. The arena has the ability to change biomes, if you will. That's how the creators of RWBY described it. That the actual arena has specific plates on it that can change the biome of the area. As we can see in this concept art, half of it is a snowy tundra with big ice crystals, while the other part is more of a volcanic magma type terrain. Now, it will probably be able to be changed during fights, but we do know that it's going to be that it's actually going to stay that way during an entire fight. And not only is the arena able to change, but there's also going to be random dust crystals just scattered throughout the area, which really makes me wonder, where exactly did they get those dust crystals if Roman, Torchwick, and the Chaos Syndicate have almost the entire stockpile of dust in Vale locked down? Well, I guess since Torchwick was captured, maybe they recovered some of it. But, you know, just food for thought. But anyway, these dust crystals are just in their raw form, so the students are going to be able to pick them up and use them as weapons, as we have seen Roman Torchwick do in previous episodes. Whether the dust is going to be used to either attack an opponent or maybe trap them is entirely up to the user. And I also loved how this arena is actually going to be big. It's going to be you're going to be able to run around a lot. You're going to have a lot of room to maneuver in. So we're going to probably see a lot of cool flip-de-doos and speed tangents and big explosions going on in the tournament. It's just probably going to be an amazing, amazing sight to see. And I, for one, cannot wait for the tournament to finally be here. Alright, now for some quick thoughts about how the tournament is actually going to go down. Now, during the video that they streamed at RTX, which the live streamers unfortunately were not able to see, it was described on how the tournament was going to progress. Now, you guys probably already know that teams are going to be fighting other teams. But then after that, are the teams going to stick together, or are they going to separate? Well, I will not say exactly how the tournament is going to go down until the appropriate time, because I have a lot of respect for Rooster Teeth and for the RWBY development team, and I don't really want to give that away quite yet, and I know you guys are hating me for that, but I will leave you with this. Teams are going to be fighting each other, but in the end, there's only going to be one victor of the tournament. So I'm going to leave you with that and kind of let you decipher it for yourself. Leave your comments down below on how you think that's going to work out. But here's another question that I really want to know. Since we have seen that Professor Port has been able to capture Grim Creatures, which is already just super dangerous and almost impossible, but are there going to be battles during the final tournament where it's going to be huntsmen and huntresses fighting captured creatures of Grimm, sort of like the gladiatorial combat during ancient Rome, where gladiators would fight lions and tigers and bears that had been shipped over from faraway lands to show the people of Rome, oh, look at these amazing creatures, they're killing machines, and let's see our gladiators fight them. I just think it would be a real cool addition to the vinyl tournament. I mean, yes, we have mostly seen Huntress and Huntsman fighting Grimm action, and we haven't really seen full-blown two huntsmen fighting each other. We haven't seen a lot of that. But I still think a big fundamental aspect of RWBY is the concept that humans are fighting these evil creatures, and I think they'll at least have a little bit of that in this next volume. Alrighty guys, that's going to end this video. It wasn't really long, I know, but I honestly don't have a lot of information on what the tournament is exactly going to be and how exactly it's all going to go down. So once I get more information, you better believe I'm going to have more videos coming out to you guys. And don't you worry, I have another video already in the works where I'm going to be talking about another big aspect that people went absolutely batshit crazy for at the RTX reveal of RWBY Volume 3. You guys probably already know what it is. It's Team Auburn, okay? That's going to be the next big video of RWBY that I do. But I do have some other smaller RWBY review ideas that are in the works, and I am also going to be working on the RWBY shipping video and the team breakdown reduxes. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys next time I'm out there in YouTube land. Be a good person, tip your waitresses, keep moving forward, and until RWBY Volume 3 comes out, keep theorizing, keep analyzing. Yeah.